Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to my eventful live cross-country video from my first ever event, Horseheath BE80 last April. We finished second on our dressage score and it was such a great day, which is why I'm so excited to be doing this video. It took a lot of encouragement from my friends and a lot of courage, but we're finally doing it. Also, just a quick disclaimer, this was a while ago, so I do look like a sack of potatoes while I ride, but I've learnt to become a better rider since then. So he comes out of the start box actually so well. He was quite excited, so I was worried he was going to be difficult to get out. And then he comes up to the first fence. I had to ride this quite confidently because it was bright green and a lot of horses were backing off of it. Then we come up to fence 2. This wasn't causing problems, so I just kept my leg on. He jumped really nicely over it. And then coming up to fence 3, I had to pick my line by choosing which side of the tree I was going on, and I picked the wrong side, which made it quite a difficult jump as I chose a really bad line. But he really helped me out, so I'm so grateful for that. Then we have a long stretch of gallop where I could make up some time, and we come up to this log oxer, which I'd seen quite a lot of horses backing off, so I kept my leg on, but he actually didn't bat an eyelid. He jumped it so well. And then we come up to this brush. When I was walking the course, I thought this was literally massive, and it was really actually quite small. He spooked at the fence judge's car, so started to drift and basically jumps it diagonally, but he still jumped it quite confidently. And then we come up to the first combination, which is an offset skinny double. And I rode it like a lemon. As you can see here, he gets deep, which I tend to do quite a lot in this round. But then we come up to this table, which also wasn't really causing problems, so I was quite confident. I just kept my leg on, and he got deep again, but jumped it really nicely still. And then we come up to this bright blue fence. I had seen someone fall off on this, so I was a bit concerned because I think the bright colours were spooking the horses, but once again I rode it confidently and he jumped it really confidently as well. Then we come up to the next combination. This was actually quite difficult. You'll be able to see it better from a different angle. You have to jump the first element, then tight turn 4 strides to the second element while also dodging a tree at the same time, but he knew what he was meant to do and really helped me out. And then we come up to the next combination, a table to an arrowhead. The ground was quite slippery here, so I did have to steady him up a bit, but he still went through it really well. And then we come up to the ditch combination. Fun fact, I was going to take the alternate, which you can't actually see in this video, but I decided to be impulsive and do the straightforward route. I decided that last minute and went against all my advice, but I also wasn't carrying a whip because he was very energetic this day, so I relied purely on my legs and my voice to get him over, and you can see he does back off a bit, but he still jumps it really confidently and then gets over the second part as well. And then we come uphill to the Horseheath table. I really have to keep encouraging him here. It was such a hot day, so I had to make sure he wasn't tiring. He jumped that so confidently, it wasn't really causing any problems. And then we came up to the water. We were jumping towards the crowds, and I could really feel him getting quite hot at this point. I let him drop back into trot to find his footing. This was actually riding quite stickily out of the water and over the boat, so I kept my leg on and I really pushed forward, really encouraged him, and he jumped it really well. And then we come up to the last, which is just a simple table, nice long canter stretch. And he jumps it so good. I was so happy we went clear, and you can see me here checking my watch, and I thought I was a minute over the time because I read my watch wrong. The course actually overall rode really well, and I really wish we could be out eventing right now, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Hopefully I'll be able to be out soon though. Once again, thank you so much for watching and see you soon.